These are the top 5 things to call people at uni when either you don't know them, you can't remember their name, or you just don't want to call them by their name. So, Charlie, do you want to start us off with your number 5?
Yeah, my number 5 is fella. I don't use it very often, but it's definitely one that you can pull out the bag. It's a little bit different, not everyone uses it. I think it's got to be on a certain type of guy. I think it's more sort of endearing and warm, in my opinion. I'd use this to someone who I'm quite fond of, or someone that at least I know. I wouldn't use this to a complete stranger, which is why I think it ranks so low. It's not necessarily the most versatile, but I think it's definitely got a place in my top 5. You're right, fella. How you doing, fella? How is it, fella? Do you know what I mean? It's useful. It's nice. It sounds inviting. It sounds endearing, but it's definitely more endearing, and there are definitely more versatile.
Yeah, so that is also my number 5, fella, for slightly different reasons, I'd say. I mean, I think fella is a good one to potentially imply that you're northern. I feel like I've heard more northern people use it than southern people. So if you want to find a northern brother, then you can pull out fella. I'd also say that I find it more neutral. Like, if I don't want to call them, my friend, but I also don't want to say that I hate them, so I just sort of call them fella. They're a guy. They exist. They're there, So that's why I put fella at number 5. It's just a good one to sort of convey neutrality for me. What's your number 4, Charlie?
Number 4, you speak about northern. So mine's boil. So I'd be like, yes, boil. I like boil. Like, you put a little accent on it, a little twang. I don't know. I think it's got a bit of humour to it. It breaks the ice. It's like, oh, this guy's jokes, and then you sort of it opens up a sort of endearing and enjoyable conversation from there. Again, quite low because of a lack of versatility. I wouldn't go up to a lecturer or someone that I know is a bit uptight and be like, you're like boil. So it's sort of it lacks versatility in that department. But if you're at Spoons and you've had a couple of drinks and you see someone from your lecture and you tap them on the shoulder, it's like, yes, boil. They'd be like, oh, this guy's hilarious. I love him. So yeah, what about you? What's number 4?
Yeah, keeping it a bit more standard for me. I like boyo, but mine's just mate. And the reason I've included mate in here is very generic, but this is a very good one if you just, as I say, don't remember their name or anything. Like, if I've seen this person 2 or more times, and I really should know their name at this point, just calling them mate is just an easy one. It rolls off the tongue. It's just like, they know that you like them, and you probably don't sound like you're trying to avoid saying their name. You just sound like you're saying mate, especially when you're speaking guy to guy. I think it helps them like you more, and also gets around having to know their name, especially when you met them on a night out. So it's not the techiest of names, but yeah, we're including it for the utility factor, if you will. So coming in at number 3, what you got, mate?
Very, very useful. I've gone for pal at number 3. I think it's versatile. It's sort of, you can use it confrontationally. You're right, pal. It's like, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're mates. Equally, how you doing, pal? You alright? It's like, yeah, sound. I think this one, it does, and the one drawback, which is why it's not higher, is that it probably does suggest that you don't know their name. Like, pal wouldn't be my go-to necessarily. It wouldn't be one that would roll off the tongue, but equally, it is useful. My main usage of pal is sarcastically. If someone just does something that I don't like, I'm like, yeah, cheers, pal. Something like that. And it definitely gets across the point of, like, I basically just don't like you. I don't want you anywhere near me. Leave me alone. So that would be how I would employ pal. It's not how everyone would, and it can be used in an endearing manner, but not my personal usage of it. I think it's a good way of being passive-aggressive, which is very, very necessary at uni on those busy pubs and clubs. What about you? What's your number 3?
Yeah, pal's a good one, which I actually forgot to include in my list. However, I'm not too sad because I included son instead. I feel like son conveys a similar effect. You alright, son? Like, it's also a little bit condescending. Like, you're suggesting that you're above them by calling them son. I would not call this to someone who... I wouldn't call someone this who I, actually like necessarily. Maybe I would, but I think if I was using this aggressively, I think people would know about it. It's meant to convey dominance, and I think it does quite well. How are you reacting if someone calls you son?
Like, it'd be something like a... Does this guy think he is? He's not my dad. It's got a similar... Have you seen that video on TikTok where it's that guy's like, you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. It's like, you're trying to put me down a little bit and put me in my place. Like, I don't know who you think you are. Sort yourself out. I wouldn't like it. I think it definitely has that condescending sort of aura to it, which I think it's actually, it's useful for that 100%. I back that heavily. So number 2, I've gone for, this is a weird one. I don't know if I necessarily regret putting it this high, but questionable decision maybe on my part. But I've gone for yes, bro. So like, it's very, very versatile. And let me land here. First of all, our barber from the barber we used to go to together would always be like, yes, bro, yes, man. So that's good. You and I impersonate that a lot as a greeting to one another. So that's one usage of it. That's one way you can employ it. But also you can be like, yes, bro, and like proper. It's just energetic. You come in, you bring in the energy. Like if you walk into a pub and you're feeling a little bit down, and then someone goes, yes, bro, and like daps you up, it's like, oh, I'm up for it now. Come on, get up. So there's that's definitely one that can sort of bring the energy, get you right up for it. And if you're feeling a bit lethargic on a night out, or you just can't be asked for a social event, and then someone's like, yes, bro, I don't know, it really gets me right up for it. Equally, you've got me and you. It's an inside joke that goes back a long way. The yes, bro, and I just think for heritage reasons, I had to get it up there because it's just good, so good. What about you? What's your number 2?
Yeah, 100% with the yes, bro. You can do yes for anything. Like yes is so versatile. Like it's not on its own, it's not anything. But like yes fella, yes mate, like any of it works. Yes brother, yes bro, like they all work, and I feel like it just adds something. Like it kind of says like, yeah mate, I like you. You're the one. You're that guy, brother. I rock with you, dude.
Makes you feel like valued. It makes you feel almost not powerful, but it's like it's got the same effect. Being greeted with yes and then some sort of mate, bro, brother, something like that. It's got the same impact as getting like a rousing speech from a sports coach. It's like, yes, come on, I'm right up for it now. Really,
100%. So I rate that highly. My number 2 is dude. Now, in terms of pure like versatility in a uni setting, I don't know about this one, but it's just an inside joke because you say yes, dude. And it's a reference to Love Island, I think like 2022
Mitch.
He just spammed yes dude and yes bro. Were there any others?
Oh mate, what a bloke. I loved him.
Because they brought him back for All
Snapchat
Stars, didn't they?
And he does he's hilarious. I follow him on Snapchat. I'm watching him cut about, just still using the same slang. It's hilarious. He's mate, honestly, utter jargon, but so funny. Yeah, I like that. I've missed out by not including that one. I'll be honest.
In terms of like what it actually conveys when you're speaking to people, I think again it's a fairly neutral one. I don't think it's the most endearing one, but equally, I think it's on the similar level to fella. So now we're coming in for our number 1, our favourite phrase to use. Honestly, this hasn't been a very ordered list. Like I rate all of these, but what's coming in at number 1 for you, mate?
You've just used it yourself. It's mate. It's so versatile. I say like anywhere I go, I'll call someone mate. My girlfriend's little sister, who's like 13, when I take her to school and she gets out of the car, I say, see you later, mate, have a good day. My nan, alright, mate, love you, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? Anyone in the world can get mate. Like, if Georgia, my girlfriend, gets me something, I'll say, like, cheers, mate. And, like, it still comes across, it's still got that same endearing, like, it's just so versatile. Equally, I just can't put into words how versatile it is. It can be confrontational, it can be passive aggressive, it can be endearing, it can be loving, it can be humorous. It's any emotion that you're trying to convey, this word can do it. I cannot speak highly enough about how passionate I am about the word mate, and I think the fact that we're the only country in the world that uses it is an absolute travesty, because honestly, like, the Americans are missing a trick. It is brilliant. It's just a fantastic word. I think you've underrated it slightly, so I'm interested to hear what your number 1 is here.
Yeah, I agree. I think I just thought it was a bit generic. In terms of like pure versatility and utility, it's definitely number 1. My number 1, keeping it a bit light-hearted, I love calling people champ, because the situation in which I use it is just it varies so much. Like, I can call someone champ in a genuinely like endearing way, and it's like, you're a good lad, like, you're a champion. But there's another world where I call someone champ and I'm trying to rile them up. Like, it's got a I feel like that's my only really. I guess it's similar to Sun in a way. You're almost.
I love
You can
Champion.
either be.
Champion's good.
Yeah, yeah. Honourable mention to Chump, which is a bit more of an out there one. But if you call someone Chump, you are just you are asking for a fight. Because
That's
that
just
is not
insulting.
a nice.
Yeah.
That's not a nice thing to call someone. I think this has been an awesome list.
My honourable mention, this was a good one from me and you from way back, but you just can't use it enough for it to get on the list, but it's Beast. Like, yo Beast, yes Beast. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's, if you say it to someone you don't know that much, they're just going to think, who's this weirdo calling me Beast? But if it's like one of your good mates, like, yes Beast, it's like, oh yeah, I am a beast. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got the similar sort of aura to yes bro. It's like, oh yeah, I am a beast. Do you know what I mean? Gets you right up for it, so...
Yeah, that's reminding me of Boss. We haven't even mentioned Boss. You reminded me of Yo Big Boss hit the griddy from back in the day. Boss is good. Boss is a strong one. I rate that.
Yeah. I think we've got 2 good top 5s there. I think for a quick bonus episode, we've left our listeners with some very, very valuable information here. Use yes bro. Next time you see your mate, next time your mate's a little bit down, or you can tell them they're not out, they're not bringing the energy, just go over to them, dap them up, maybe take them a drink and be like, yes bro, and they'll be like, oh fuck off, yeah, this is, I'm up for this now.
Yeah,
so,
I'll take a yes bro over any motivational speech you can have.
100%. Equally, if someone's annoying you a little bit and they like, say you're playing sport or something, and if a good context to use this, I saw it in the Ashes in the cricket, and Jofra Archer bowled a bouncer to Steve Smith, and he was like, bowl fast when there's nothing on the line, champion, or something like that, because Australia were like 3-0 up in the series by this point, and it was like, yeah, there's no coming back from that. Like, you've already lost the series and now you've started to bowl fast. Champion was the perfect word to use in that context. So yeah, I think, say you're playing football, someone leaves a big tackle on you, but you're 3-0 up, it's like, yeah, giving a fuck now when you're 3-0 down, champion. It's like, yeah, because you're literally objectively not the champion, you're losing by that point. So champion was fantastic addition from you. Yeah, lots of respect.
Yeah, I mean, we could keep going on forever about these. Like, I've just remembered about Slugger. If anyone could drop in the comments a time in which they've called someone Slugger, I would be incredibly interested to hear about that. I haven't used that in years.
We could genuinely
probably
get. We could bring in 100 each easily of these, but we haven't got time for that. This has been a bonus episode, so yeah. Hopefully, you've taken some knowledge from this, and we've imparted some of our wisdom on you. Use these in conversation. Trust me, they're brilliant.
Thank you.